morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Wednesday, September 7th, 2016. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. An earthquake with a magnitude of 4.9 rocked the area near Tokyo this morning. Actually, it was morning our time, but it was 1:28 p.m. local time in Tokyo on Wednesday. The earthquake was centered in the southern part of the prefecture of Ibaraki. No major damage or injuries have been reported, although there were buildings, office buildings, swaying in central Tokyo, which caused people to evacuate. There's been a possible terror incident in Paris that's been thwarted by the police near Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. The radicalized owner of a vehicle that has been found packed with gas cylinders has been arrested. A Peugeot 607 without a license plate was found with its hazard lights blinking close to the cathedral. The police have arrested the owner, who apparently is on the intelligence service's watch list of people. Of the 7 canisters inside the car, 6 of them were filled with gasoline. There were no detonators found. French media reports are saying that an additional person has been arrested as well. Reinsurance premiums are likely to continue to fall next year. This is according to ratings agencies. Following years of continuing falling prices, this is not good news for the industry. Dennis Sugro, the senior director at Standard & Poor's Global, said the soft reinsurance market is a bit deeper and longer than many people expected a few years ago. We don't see any real let-up in sight. S&P said that prices were likely to fall about 5% next year. Fitch Ratings senior director Martin Street said that he expected low single-digit percentage declines in 2017. Authorities have shut down parts of the Houston Ship Channel for about 15 hours after an oil spill occurred and a fire about 500 yards from the battleship Texas early yesterday. The Coast Guard reopened the channel late yesterday afternoon. A crude oil tanker leaving the dock just past midnight on Monday night hit something, possibly a sewer pipe, leaking about 90,000 gallons of light fuel oil that caught fire, burned for about 45 minutes with 200-foot-high flames. The Coast Guard said this could have been much worse. The type of fuel that escaped can easily be cleaned up. The Ship Channel is the United States' busiest waterway, with 8,000 annual vessel calls carrying more than 230 million tons of cargo, mainly oil. The mayor of London, who was sitting next to the chairman of Lloyd's, John Nelson, at the annual Lloyd's dinner the other night, Monday night in London, and who heard John Nelson talk about Lloyd's determination to access the EU single market one way or another. The mayor said that he's confident that a workable deal can be struck that maintains the insurance industry's access to the European single market. This is after Brexit. But the mayor, Sadiq Khan, said it was vital for London's businesses to be united in their request to the UK negotiators. He said that I'm confident there's a workable deal to be agreed, a unique British deal that works for London, a deal that will enable London to remain a world-leading city for finance. From your lips to Theresa May's ears, Mayor Khan. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards said that his state has sustained more than $8.7 billion in damages from the catastrophic flooding last month. He has asked President Obama to ask the Congress to approve $2 billion in federal aid for the state for housing, economic development, and infrastructure. The storm that started on the 12th of August dumped as much as 2 feet of rain in some parts of Louisiana over only 48 hours. The governor said that damage has been documented to more than 55,000 houses in Louisiana, 6,000 businesses have been flooded, 30 state roads have been washed out, and 1,400 bridges have been impaired that need to be inspected. Well, it's not only Donald Trump who wants to build a wall. Apparently, British officials are beginning to build a 13-foot high or 4-meter wall to deter migrants from trying to reach Britain from northern France. The French port of Calais is the terminus for the Channel Tunnel. You'll recall, of course, that Britain is an island separated from Europe by the English Channel. There is a tunnel that goes underneath the channel. According to the Home Office Minister Robert Goodwill, he said that the 1 kilometer long the 1 kilometer long wall is part of a $23 million package of security measures agreed by Britain and France. He said construction will begin very soon. Thousands of people from the Middle East and Africa have traveled to Calais in northern France and are interred there in camp-like conditions, hoping to reach Britain by stowing away on trucks and trains that are going through the Channel Tunnel. The wall apparently is going to be built in France by the British. The British Truckers Group said that the wall is a poor use of money. The Royal Road Haulage Association CEO said today that the funds would be much better spent on increasing security along the approach roads. Well, people are building walls in an era of globalization. That's interesting, but what's even more interesting is that the French are likely to give permission to the British to build a wall on their sovereign soil. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.